So here we are with a harder question. Okay, so we're given this x is normally distributed with the mean and this variance, and you see the book is itself uh, reminding us to read it carefully here. Okay, so I think I should draw a diagram here just to make it clear that what does it mean here. Okay, now suppose you have, like, the mean is, this is the mean, which is 7, and you have this 6.2 over here, and you have this 8.8 over here. And you see, by using this diagram, this will become really clear to you that which area we are to find. It means x is less than this and x is more than this. Okay, so you can change your question into this, that basically you find um, this is probability x is less than or equal to 6.2 plus the probability this x is greater than or equal to 8.8. Yeah. Do you see this? How this question has been changed to this. So this is clearly phi of, I'm going to standardize this, okay? Phi of 6.2 minus 7 over the square root of 1.44. I think that is 1.2. And then plus, look at this greater than sign. Can I write this as 1 minus phi of 8.8 minus 7 over this 1.2. I believe if you use your calculator, let me use this calculator here. So using the calculator, I got this. I can write this as 1 minus phi of 3 over 2. This is also 1 minus phi of 3 over 2. This becomes 2 minus 2 phi of 3 over 2. And 3 over 2 is 1.5. This is 2 minus 2 times phi of 1.5. So I'll quickly go to the table now. I have to see what is phi of 1.5. Okay, so phi of 1.5. Here is my 1.5. Okay, so this is 0.9332. So we can write this as 2 minus 2 into 0.9332. This is 2 minus 2 into 0.9332. So we get it as 0.1336. This is 0.1336. That is your answer here. Okay. Now this question says the Q is normally distributed with this mu and sigma square. And given that probability Q is less than 1.288. This is basically, I'm doing this 11th question, okay? That is going to be equal to 0.281. And you're also given the probability Q is less than 6.472, that is 0.591. And it says find the values of mu and sigma. And we can do this later between this 4 and 5. Okay, so let me, okay, since we know the questions, I've just covered some of this area. Now, this one, can I write this using that standardization? Can I write this as going to be probability Z is less than 1.288 minus mu over the standard deviation, that is equal to 0.281. This is my, this relation, and using this relation, can I write probability Z is less than 6.472 minus mu over this standard deviation, that is equal to 0.591. I'll first deal with this. I can say this is 6.472 minus mu over this sigma, that is phi inverse of 0.591. Let me find what is this phi inverse of 0.591. Okay, 0.591. Where do I have this 0.591? Oh, it is exactly here. This is 0.23. This is 0.23. So this 6.472 minus mu is 0.23. Yeah, it is 0.23 sigma. Okay, so this is my first equation. Let me go back to this equation here and let's see how to handle this one here. Okay, now you can see that this 0.281 is clearly less than zero point 0.5. So before I proceed, I have figured out that this is less than zero point 0.5. I can find this value here. So this 1 point, all of this is definitely representing a minus value. So I'll make it a negative value forcefully. Let me write it as like this. I'll be taking a minus common and I'll be writing it as like this. I want your take on it. I hope you don't mind it. I have made this minus because this probability is really less than zero point 0.5 here. So this is going to be 1 minus phi of mu minus 1.288 over the sigma, that is 0.281, and this phi of mu minus 1.288 over sigma is this 1 minus 0.281, and I get 0.719. This is 0.719. So this mu minus 1.288 over sigma is phi inverse of 0.719. I can find this value from here, 0.719. Let me find where it is, 0.71. Oh, it is exactly found here. This one is 0.58. Okay, so this mu minus 1.288 is 0.58 sigma. This is your equation number 2. And I believe you guys know that if you add these two equations, basically you have to solve these two equations simultaneously. Let me do one part of this. You can find the sigma yourself. This is 0.23 sigma. I'm writing this here plus mu. This is minus 1.288. That is 0.58 sigma. Okay, when you add these two together, so I have 6.472 minus 1.288. I have 5.184, and this is zero point 0.5. Oh, this is 0.58 sigma here. So 0.23 plus 0.58. So that is 0.61, 0.81. This is 0.81 sigma. So your sigma is 5.184 over 0.81. 5.184 divided by 0.81 gives you your sigma. This is 6.4, and you put it here. You get your mu. That is, this was your sigma 6.4. Let me highlight this, and then you put it here. This is going to be 0.58 times 0.58 and then plus 1.288. So you have this as 5. So the mu is 5. So these were the two values that you see that how you using all this concept. This initially looks to be a very scary kind of a question, but you stick to the rules here, okay? And believe me, you will find this an easier task at the end, inshallah. Okay? So I have given you some situations here where you can use a table, you can standardize the given situations. Okay, and after this, let me tell you, in our next class, we'll be going on to this exercise 8D. Now, this 8D is all very much similar to this exercise 8C. Here you were given them like, all this key information was given. Now all this information has been written as word problems over here. Okay, so this is going to be again going to reinforce your concept of how to standardize a given distribution and how to use that table to find the unknowns. Okay, thank you very much.